Hi, I'm Deb, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Yoga Bites with Deb. I'm titling this short little video COVID Blues. Not because I have COVID, thankfully, but unfortunately my husband and son do, and they've been isolating, and I've been isolating away from them, so I won't get myself sick, especially since I'm immunocompromised. I want to be extra careful. So I spent the last week sleeping either on a couch or right now I'm on a cot here in my yoga room. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm really stiff. I really feel the uncomfortableness of my sleeping situation right now. So I thought I'd film a quick little video. It's really just trying to get some of my kinks out in my hips, in my neck, my hamstrings, and my low back. So just a quick little sequence that you can do. It's designed for like first thing in the morning when you're really kind of stiff and tight. So I'm hoping that you might enjoy that. I hope you're not in the same situation I am, but if you are, or if you ever are, maybe you've gone camping or something and your sleeping situation isn't ideal. This practice might help you. So please join me. You might need some blocks, but you don't have to. And we're going to start on hands and knees. Thank you so much for joining me. Come on to hands and knees. Spreading our fingers wide. Coming into our cat-cows. Pushing the ground away. Exhale, tuck the head, the tailbone under. Scoop the belly in. Inhale, lift the head, the tailbone. Let the belly be soft. Next time you come into your cat back, you're just going to pause and breathe. So keep that belly drawn in, spread apart the shoulder blades, but just breathe into the upper back. And then shift into your cow, head and tailbone up, let that belly be soft. Breathing here. And then coming to a nice flat back, belly is in, push your hips to the right, look over the right shoulder. Inhale to center, exhale to the left. Coming to center, extending that left leg out, curl the toes under, press back, stretch the calf, and then come forward. Exhale as you press back, inhale as you come forward. Switching sides. Coming to downward facing dog. And pedaling out your dog, bend one knee, straighten the other. And again, stretch the calves out. Lifting up the right leg, three-legged dog, stepping that right foot forward. Lower the knee down, maybe finding your blocks. Press the back foot into the mat and lengthen up. So opening up the front of the hip here. So really press that back foot down. And if you like, take that left arm and lift it up. Bring the left hand down, curl the left toes under, lift the knee up, and then come into a twist. And then bring that right hand down inside, lizard lunge. Hands on the inside, move your right foot over to the right side of the mat. Stay here on your hands, grab a block and lower onto your forearms, or maybe lower all the way down. Now this is the first practice of the day. Your body might not let you come this low right away. And then we're breathing into sensation. So I'm feeling lots of tension in my low back, into my hips. Lengthening out that breath. Coming up onto my hands, I'm just going to heel toe my foot over towards my left hand. Flex the foot, roll onto the baby toe side as I come into my pigeon prep pose here. Sliding that left leg back. Making sure I don't lean on the right hip, drawing that left hip down. Now again, this is very early, so very tight. We're going to move slow, not going right away into the full pose. Or into the laying down version of the pose. And then take your time. If you feel like your body wants to lower onto the forearms, lengthen the breast. Notice maybe gripping you might be doing, trying to soften. And I know, again, it's first thing in the morning, so ease into the pose. You know you might be able to go deeper later on in your day, but maybe right now, we're just trying to get the edge off of this tension. Slowly coming back up, curl the back toe under, come back to your downward facing dog. Stretching up, lift the left leg up, step that left foot forward. Lower the knee. Again, find the blocks maybe, press the back foot, uncurl the toes, press it into the mat, lengthen the spine up, maybe raise the right arm up. Plant the hands down, curl the back toe under, lift the knee up. Belly is in as we extend the left arm up. Bring those hands down to the inside of your foot, lizard lunge. Stay on your hands, lower onto forearms onto the block or maybe onto the mat. Again, you don't have to be in the full extension. This is a very sort of early morning, first thing practice. Coming up onto your hands, sort of heel toe your foot over to the right side, roll onto the baby toe side, flexing those toes, laying the knee down, sliding that right leg back, getting nice and even on your hips, and you can stay upright the entire time, or take a few breaths. And then see, maybe the forearms want to come down. There should be no pain in your knee, and if there is, you just come out of this posture. Maybe you're lying on your back, ankle crossed over your thigh. Bringing yourself back up. Curl the toes under, come back to a downward facing dog. Just walk your hands back to meet your feet. Feet are hip distance apart. We're just going to rag doll. So bend your knees, lay your chest on your thighs, maybe fold those arms. And just release tension perhaps from your low back. Maybe sway a little side to side. And as your body opens up, you might start to straighten the legs a little bit more, stretching out your hamstrings. But I can't emphasize enough, this is, if you're doing this like I am, first thing getting out of bed, you want to ease into it. So I have a lot of natural flexibility. You might not have that. So your knees might be really bent right now, and that's okay. Deep breaths, really relax the torso, relax your head. Release your hands to the mat, heel toe your feet to the edge of the mat, turn those toes out. Let's see if we can sink into a squat. Maybe elbows on the inside of your legs, palms to the heart, lengthening up. If this is too much for your knees, you might be up higher, elbows resting onto the thighs. You might grab a block and maybe have a seat on it. That might make it a little easier. And then from here, we're just going to slowly come down and have a seat. One of the I'm going to prop myself up here so I can sit comfortably. And one of those real tension sites that I have from sleeping is my neck. So I'm going to drop my chin to my chest. I'm going to pause here. I'm going to actually clasp my hands behind my head. Gentle weight, my elbows controlled in, spine is lengthened. Deep breaths. And again, not holding, just letting everything surrender. Release, lift that up. Right ear to right shoulder, the left hand to the mat, right hand to the side of my head. Deep breaths. And then bring your head up. Left ear to left shoulder, right hand to the mat, maybe left hand on the side of the head. Deep breaths. And then release. Let's wind our shoulders. And that was our yoga bite for today. Hopefully that helped you get some kinks out from your night of sleeping, and you can enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Namaste.